This interview is brought to you by Nutanix. The Nutanix platform drives government innovation by harnessing enterprise AI, simplifying VM container convergence, enhancing resilience and security for critical apps and data, and operating efficiently at scale across edge, private, public, and hybrid clouds. Nutanix, transforming today's technology for governments tomorrow.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sarah Seibert, Managing Editor of CIO Media and Research. And joining me today is Colonel Retired Michael Medgyessy, the Air Force Intelligence CIO. Thank you so much for joining me today, Michael.
Sure, great. Glad to be here.
So, just recently retired.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Wow, it's different, really. Transitioning out and going into industry, and this is a great time to, be able to be out here and learn and just spend my time kind of discovering where you're going with Nutanix.
As you're reflecting on your time at Air Force Intelligence, what were some of the solutions, IT solutions that you're most excited about, that made the most progress? Nutanix
has been a long-time partner with me in my career, really. Since 2015-ish, I think I started working with Nutanix. And we use Nutanix a lot in my current role in how we deploy our what's called JWICs, our top secret networks.
Right.
And these are air-gapped networks. And so a lot of companies don't spend the time, energy, priority, resources to bring their products into an air-gapped environment and support that kind of a customer segment. And Nutanix has been really great about that. And they continue to bring the best to all of the markets, not just the ones that are connected to the internet.
Right, that's great. And what kind of progress did you make in that journey during your time as CIO?
Oh, wow. We've deployed Nutanix all over the world. We continue to grow that. Distributed services, how we bring that to closer to our user base and allow for resilience in failover. With Nutanix, really the simplicity of deployment and use has been wonderful. Their hyperconverged infrastructure with the software-defined storage has been, since the beginning of the company, really foundational. And they just continue to add and modernize with it now with their Kubernetes availability and all. It's been really great to watch.
Right, and what is the experience like? How is the experience for the end user different using a solution that like Nutanix based on what you moved from?
So on the infrastructure side, the best thing that a user can experience is not knowing that it exists. It's invisible and it just works. And so if that's the case, you're doing it right, and so there's no phone calls, it's just like magic, right? It's just there. And I think having the ability for the administrators running that infrastructure, be able to come in and do that across multiple different classification layers and learn very quickly how to manage that. We find that there's also less administrator error that has to come into play. And so that, coupled with the technology, together gives you a higher level of availability for your users and missions.
Right, and I don't know if our audience can tell from the signage, but we're at Nutanix NEXT. So what do you think of the conference so far? We had the keynote session this morning. What were some of the things you're most excited about?
The integration with the hyperscaler clouds is really great, and how they're bringing now some of the things that could only be found in SaaS offerings to the air-gapped environments. We're going to be able to enjoy that coming up soon, and that was really exciting to hear. The energy here has been great, and even though there are other things going on at the same time on the calendar, we're seeing lots of interest in that in people out here, and that just goes to show how much we're really into using this kind of product here.
Right, and what are your recommendations to IT organizations, federal CIOs, like parting words for how they should modernize their infrastructures?
Well, I've been on the software as everything for a bandwagon for a long time, and really the agility of software versus hardware, making hardware commoditized and agnostic to it, allows for the speed of delivery and change that we need to be continuing to do. So as much software as we can do, and in modern cloud native ways where we're doing containerized software with CI/CD pipelines and how we move into those areas more and more and grow that, we're just going to see more of this expansion away from the monolithic ways of doing business before.
All right, well, that's super exciting, and thank you so much. I feel privileged to get you fresh in retirement for joining this conversation, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Great, thank you.